Okay, ding dongs. If you don't subscribe to Jeremy Ice and Fire, you're gonna spend a night in the box.
Okay, you guys have asked for it, and here it is. We're about to start production season 4. Clack!
What is up, everybody? Jeremy Ice and Fire here, and welcome to the channel. After weeks of endless speculation and rumors as to when Season 4 will begin filming, it looks like we are now getting some definitive answers. As From has just released an all-new Season 4 promo video, featuring Harold Perrineau and Ricky He themselves on the set of Season 4. And upon taking a closer look at the promo video, it looks like there are a few things that could be big indications as to what we could be getting at the beginning of Season 4. Over the last few years, the hit TV series From has grown immensely in popularity, reaching a global, worldwide audience, with fans from all over waiting with bated breath to see where this story goes next. And based on the ending of the third season, and some of the comments made by some of the show's creators, it looks like we have finally begun the road to discovering some of these answers. Answers that fans have been searching for years now. And while Season 3 did start to give us some definitive answers as to the monsters and their origins, there is still tons yet to be discovered. And just as Season 3 marked the end of the beginning, it looks like from Season 4 on we are going to be getting into the meat of the story, which is often when some of the biggest revelations come to light. And based on a few small details of this Season 4 promo video, it is making me even more excited for the beginning of Season 4 and how it will kick off. In between Seasons 2 and 3, we got a little time jump to kick the season off, with Season 3 picking up a few days after the events of Season 2, which did leave a few fans a little bit frustrated considering some of the massive cliffhangers that these seasons tend to leave off on. Whether it's Jade still being down in the tunnels at the end of Season 2, or the dog leading Boyd somewhere mysterious, fans were very much hoping that Season 3 would kick off getting some of these answers. I, for one, was certainly looking forward to seeing where this dog was going to lead Boyd this time, as based on past encounters, every time this dog shows up, it tends to lead Boyd somewhere where he needs to go. Like leading Boyd to the location where he finds the talismans in Season 1, or leading Boyd back to town after his encounter with Martin in Season 2. Where Boyd's concerned, these dogs usually tend to be a harbinger for good. So naturally, when we see a scene at the end of Season 2 showing the dog leading Boyd into the forest, fans were very much looking forward to seeing where the destination would be this time. An answer we didn't get due to the 3-day time jump to kick the season off. And then fast forwarding to the end of Season 3, we saw many of our characters left in some interesting positions when the season came to a close. Not the least of which was Boyd down in the caves watching the rebirth of Smiley, leaving many fans to wonder how Season 4 would begin, and if it would kick off with Boyd still down in those tunnels. How exactly is he going to escape? Did the monsters end up seeing him? And what does Smiley's rebirth mean for the rest of the town? And if this Season 4 promo video is any indication, we could potentially be getting Season 4 starting off right where Season 3 ended, as we not only see the caves in the background where they are set to be filming, but we also see Boyd in the exact same outfit that he had on at the end of Season 3, making me wonder if Season 4 is going to begin with Boyd still down in those tunnels after watching the birth of Smiley. And with Kenny also being present in the promo video, makes me wonder if we are going to see a direct continuation of that scene. After Season 3 ended with Boyd, Kenny, and Ellis successfully locating Fatima, we find out that she has just finished giving birth to a pod of sorts that Smiley would later emerge from. A pod that Fatima watches the kimono creature take down into the tunnels, prompting Boyd to go after them, as he doesn't want to be caught off guard yet again if they are going to be facing a new threat, only to learn that the very monster that he took out in Season 2 is now back. Which I imagine is not only raising tons of questions for Boyd, but also highlights the fact that he is in immense danger, as most of our favorite monsters are also down in the caves, leaving us to wonder what exactly is going to happen next. And with Kenny also being in the shot, in what appears to be the same clothes he also had on at the end of Season 3 as well, I get the feeling we are going to see him come to Boyd's aid, setting up an interesting parallel to a scene we saw at the beginning of the season. When Season 3 kicked off, we saw the unfortunate end of Tien Chen, something that Kenny took very harshly, prompting him to want to go down into the caves himself and get revenge on the monsters. A suicide mission that Boyd was all too happy to accompany him on. But luckily for Kenny, Boyd convinces him to not throw his life away, ultimately saving him from himself. And then fast forwarding to the end of Season 3, we have a similar situation, where Kenny is faced with a choice to go after Boyd and help him, or leave him on his own. And given the kind of person that Kenny is, I think it's safe to say that he will undoubtedly be descending down into those caves to go after Boyd, helping to save him just as Boyd saved Kenny at the beginning of the season, which if nothing else provides an interesting context to both events, and showcases just how deep the bond between Boyd and Kenny really is. The dynamic between Boyd and Kenny has been one of the most fascinating to watch over the first 3 seasons, and I really enjoyed the direction they took Kenny's character in Season 3, setting him up to one day fill Boyd's shoes and take over as the next sheriff. And while I don't anticipate Boyd to be gone anytime soon, I do think Kenny has matured enough to be up to the task when the time comes, as Kenny has matured quite a lot since we first met him at the beginning of Season 1. Watching Boyd and Kenny's relationship evolve over the first 3 seasons has been one of the most compelling storylines, which makes Kenny descending into the caves to go after Boyd that much more likely. And I really like the idea of Season 4 picking up exactly where Season 3 left off and not having any time jump this time, not only in the case of Boyd being down in the caves, but also in the case of Jim's death as well, and the appearance of the Man in Yellow. After all, that may have been the biggest cliffhanger of all. Seeing this mysterious character show up and take out one of our main protagonists has left many questions, not only to who this Man in Yellow is, but also who exactly will find Jim's body, and what will they think when they first discover him, as I have to imagine they're going to know that it wasn't the monsters that did this, considering it's still daytime. And on top of that, I think Tabitha's raw and visceral reaction to discovering Jim's body could be quite an interesting scene, as opposed to the season starting a few days later with Jim's body already being brought back to town and not getting a chance to see Tabitha's reaction, or Jade's, or even Julie's for that matter. But either way, it is awesome news to know that From Season 4 is back into production, which most likely means that we will undoubtedly be getting a lot more new information over the coming weeks and months, pertaining to what Season 4 will potentially be about, and of course any new castings that we have to look forward to as well. And of course, we'll be right here to break down any new information that does surface. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications to stay up to date on all of our upcoming Season 4 content. But that is going to do it for our breakdown on the new Season 4 promo video, and definitely leave your thoughts and comments down below. Do you think Season 4 will pick up right where Season 3 left off? Or do you think we'll be getting another small time jump like we got at the beginning of Season 3? And as always, I want to give a big thank you to everybody out there for watching. Keep those tinfoil hats on, folks, and I will see you on the next one.
Okay, you guys have asked for it, and here it is. We're about to start production Season 4.
Okay, ding-dongs. If you don't subscribe to Jeremy Eyes and Fire, you're gonna spend the night in the box.